Okay, we're going to pack up now and head to Goose Creek State Park. And the reason I'm going to go there, my black tank is full and I've got a dump, and plus I want to kind of power wash it on the inside. And so we're going to start packing up here. I'm going to start putting things up so that we can bring the slides in and then do the outside stuff.
Ready?
All right, the first thing we're going to do, we got to get rid of little stuff like this. And so we usually put that in a drawer or something like that, just somewhere where it's protected. And salt and pepper shakers, they can go in here. Usually put them in a Ziploc bag. This is a pretty big one, but we'll do it. And so I put the salt and pepper shakers in there so it doesn't get all over everything. And then I'll move this over here and this over here. These things usually won't go anywhere. I'll put this right here for right now, but what I want to do is I want to get this water right here and put it over here, because this will go places. To protect that, I put this little non-slip thing here, and so we'll take the water thing. I'm giving my cameraman a fit, but we put the water thing right here, okay? And that's kind of hard to move anywhere. And most of the stuff we do is not going to be side to side anyway. All right, so we'll put this right here. And then we've pretty much got this area here pretty much ready. Turn this off and this off. And we need to put this, or you don't know what to do with this. We'll figure it out. All right, so let's just put this aside here, see if we got room in here. Oh yeah, we have room in here. So put that in there. We'll put this in here. Want to make sure these are locked. So I'll squirt it a little bit out and lock it. Thought it did. Okay, we'll just set it here. It'll be fine. And put this in here. Let's see if there's anything else we can put in here. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, bathroom stuff. Bathroom, we'll put all this stuff in the sink. Right here. All of it. And this we'll put in the sink. This right here will go in here. This will go in the sink. All right, let's go back into the sink. Perfect spot for the letter right here, the letter A, and the coffee cup right here. I think everything is good there. All right, we're going to utilize that. We're going to put right here this. All right, we got all this stuff right here. So first of all, we'll take this and set these down in here. We don't want things moving around. Okay. All right, and so stuff like this, we just pack it. This right here will go in here. Have to make sure these doors are really closed good, because when this thing comes in and this door stays loose like that, and we pull forward and it moves like that and it slides out here, come back in, it tears this board off. We definitely don't want that to happen. So we close that up. All right, this right here, I usually will move this chair right here out of the way, and we'll put this over in the corner. Get a tight shot of this and not this. Okay, and then also we'll set this down here to block that, and set tissue down here. Take care of that. Salt and pepper shakers, we'll put these in this drawer right here because they're all, it makes them tight. This right here holds fine, so we're good to go there. No problem. Put the chair back. Alright, so I never fasten down the chairs. If these chairs move, then we've got a real problem because we've hit some very, very rough road or had an accident or something. So I usually don't do anything with that. Alright, stuff like this, little stuff, has to go up. The lamps right here are secured. They're fastened to this right here with command Velcro strips. And so they are not going to move. I've done it, moved around many times through the mountains and everywhere else, and these things haven't budged. So I'm gonna set these right here for right now. We'll grab a couple more things here. All right, we're gonna get that. Then we gotta get this and this right here. I can't remember what she does with it, but I know what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to unplug it. It goes in the basket. So, all right, so we got the basket here. We'll put this right here. All right, we'll put this on top of that. This and that. This and that. That. There. All right, and let's see. Do I see anything else that'll move? All right, this right here. Put that in there just for fun. All right, and that I got to figure out something about the paper towels. That'll fit in here. Like that. The paper towels can go up here. All right, I think that's good. I'm a little concerned about that, but it can't go far because it's plugged in. All right, so anyhow, we've got this all secured. I will put this now. This rug right here, if this is left like this, when the slide comes in, it'll all curl up. So what I do, I turn this around this way. By the way, this hassock right here also stores some stuff like that, and it actually folds up. I think I've shown you in another video how this thing folds up compactly. So I put this right here like that, and then so the slide won't touch it. So and then I put this on that, like that. Put this right here. And, let's see, we need to put the ears up. Okay, so we'll put those up here. I just run that right up there. This is my TV ears. I'm about half deaf, and one of these days I'll explain how that happened. So that's secure. We've got everything pretty much secure in here. All right, so it's time to bring in this slide right here. And the first thing that we need to do is check over top of the slides, make sure there's no debris, but there's no trees around here. And my daughter's house is up so high we can see the tops of these slides, so I know there's nothing in there. So we'll bring in this slide here. This will be slide number 2 that we will bring in first. Alright, now I want to do one thing. Let's, Mr. Cameraman, if you would move around this way. Alright, these pillars right here, I never want them here because they can easily fall down here and maybe get behind one of these. So I take these and I always put them right here, because if they slide out here, it doesn't matter. Okay, so then I can run the slide on in. So we run the slide on in. right, another thing I forgot to do, let me grab one of them pillows. There is a drawer right here under the table that tends to slide out real easy. You can see, and it bangs against that. It's already made a little place there. So what I've started doing is I grab one of these pillows right here. There's always a use for everything. I left this light on here, obviously. You need to make sure you turn off all lights or your battery may be drained, because some of those lights operate on battery. And so we will run slide 2 in further. And that pillow there jams that drawer so it will not open up. So it works out good for that. All right. And so it looks like we've got everything secure. I want to check and make sure these drawers, right, all these doors are closed really good, because if one of these should open, it might be able to catch behind this right here and pop this off. And so that's why we check everything and make sure all the doors are nice and closed. See this one here, if you got caught behind this, it'll pull that board off. And the same thing over here. I can cut out some of that, especially those shots. All right, so I think we're all secure here. Check the refrigerator. Lay this down. All right, I think we're good here. It's frozen. I think we're good here. All right, and then another thing we'll do, this will be good because I'm only going to take about a 2-hour trip, and so the stuff in here will be perfectly good for 2 hours, and so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, now it automatically switches over. I've got it on automatic, so it'll automatically should switch over to gas, and it'll keep it cold. But if it doesn't, that's fine for 2 hours. All right. Okay, so now we're ready to move this slide in. We have everything secured here. So that little thing there. Okay, I think we're all good to go. And so let me get slide number 1 in. Slide number 1 right here. Okay, so we'll bring it in, and I'm gonna have to move over out of the way to get that all the way in. All right, so that's all in. Everything is secure. We have everything secured in here. All right, another thing we need to do, now don't look in my shower. Well, it's not bad. This handle right here, need to snap it down. Okay, now the doors are secure, because you don't want these in glass, you don't want them banging back and forth. All right. I see a couple bars of soap in here that we'll put in the sink. Okay. So you have to make sure that's secure. Don't look in the cabinet there, because I don't care. Nana does. Okay. All right, I want to make sure all the drawers are secure here. Okay, the next thing you do is secure the pocket door. You don't want this thing slamming back and forth. It can come off with a little track up there, so snap that in place, and that's secure. All right, and the next thing I need to do, as you can see back in here, I've got a grandson in the mirror. I've got a bunch of grandsons. How many have I got? I got a bunch. I got probably 5 grandsons and 5 granddaughters.
Yep, 5 grandsons.
Yeah. So I've got 5 grandsons and 5 granddaughters, and my grandsons are going to help me, and one of them's already filming. This is Aaron filming, and this is Aaron filming. Hold on, there we go. Good-looking young man. So Aaron is filming for me. He's got my grandsons have some great videos on YouTube, and so you need to. I'll put a link to their videos, and they are so funny. It's amazing, and you have to watch them. they're kind of crazy like me, and so they got it honestly. All right, we'll go outside now.
Alright, I'm filming.
All right, so the first thing we'll do, we'll close the door here. Give it a lock. I usually want to lock a deadbolt, and this up here, that's secure. And then we've got the steps here. Put those up. All right, guys. This right here is Camden. This one right here is Gabriel. And these guys are going to be helping me today. I'm going to walk them through the process. And as I said in the beginning of this video, I had an operation earlier, and so there are certain things I can't do right now. Most things I can do, but when I've got help like this, why should I even do it myself? All right, so the first thing let's do, let's go around to the other side over here. Come on, guys. All right, Gabriel,
Yes, sir.
you'll be a good man to push that button right there. I think you push it down. Okay. Yeah, keep pushing it. All right, he's raising the stabilizer jacks. And I said in another video, they're really not worth much, in my opinion, for the amount of money they cost. And you just keep pushing it until it rattles. All right, let's go back. You can go ahead and do the back one here. I'm gonna get Camden. You can do the same thing back there. Back there, you'll find the button there. Push it down and bring them all the way up. Got it? Okay, good. All right, Camden.
Yes, sir.
What we're gonna do, let's go around here. All right, so we got my charger here, right here, my drill. I got it all charged up, and we're going to back these things out, and so we're going to reverse the drill. All right, Camden,
Sure.
if you would put this on this, and we'll do it. Have you ever done this before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 2 to bring it up quickly, and then when we get up close to the back end, put it back on number 1. Okay.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, so this is a 3/4 inch bit here. And you can get a close up of that too.
You gonna start?
Yep. Oh, you got it on 1, do it on 2. Right now, 1. Hang on to it. That's good.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so that one. Now we've got 4 of those to do. So, and if you remember, I put these on here because I was not crazy about the stabilizer jacks. These are called scissor jacks, and they really work well. Go ahead, Camden, do this one. Next thing we're going to do is disconnect power. And my son-in-law was so nice. I don't know how long this thing is. It's probably 100 feet long. It goes all the way up to the house there where he installed a 50 amp circuit. So he was kind enough to provide that. I could have done it, but it would have taken a lot of adapters. I do have a lot of adapters. And so we normally, don't do it this way, I'm doing it, but normally we'd go up there and shut the breaker off first and then disconnect this. But in this case, we'll twist it, bring it out, it's disconnected. But we just have to remember this is still hot. All right, so we've got that secured. We've got our things up here. We got Gabriel's picking up our boards. I think that's your board. Notice my new logo there on the back. So if you ever want to go to see our videos, go to rvsitetosite.com, and I hope while you're there that you'll subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and like it. Make sure you like it, the video, because it puts it into the algorithm, makes it show up more times. And so share this video. You know, why not tell your friends about it? What I'm going to do now, we have all the jacks up, and so I'm going to lower this right now. All right, this part. All right, and I also like to grab my bars here. Try not to grab them here because they're all greasy. I turn this up right like that. Pull this out. I'm going to push this down here until I hear it click. Okay, that's not it. And push it around this way. I can see that this button here is not in, and so I need to make sure that goes in. Something right now is not right with this. I got to have that fixed, but you can see that's solid right there. Now this is, I need to tighten this up a little bit because it's loose. All right, so Camden, give me the wrench there. I think this fits it. Now it's amazing what can come loose when you travel. So you have to always recheck everything. This is a real handy little gadget there. I'll put a link to it on the Amazon affiliate store. And when you go there, it costs you the same thing as if you went directly to Amazon, but Amazon pays me 2 or 3 cents for sending you there. Okay. Now, see, I don't have that movement in there. You'll be surprised how much a little teeny bit of movement will be aggravating. All right, this is nice and secure in here. So I'll put this out here like that. I'll get the other one. Alright. We'll put this one down like that. Alright, you can see, you heard that one click. I got to work on this one right here. I'm not real pleased with that. Okay, so I have to work on that some. Alright. Now, make sure we got our thing ready here to receive the ball. So I set this here. All right, as soon as I see weight going on here, I can never forget it. All right, I bring this out, connected it into the 7-point connector. I jiggle it around, make sure it's connected good. Push down, make sure it's locked. Okay, and I bring these around. Now what I want to do, let's see if this is tight here. Okay, now what I want to do is raise this up until alright, come around here, Aaron. What we got to do is raise this up enough to get this into there. So we raise it up. Alright, so that's so I can get it in there. I put this locking pin in, second position here, so it's good and secure. Then I go on the other side to do the same thing. For some reason or other, or if we didn't want to raise it quite up that high, it kind of forces it. So it kind of goes in like this. It fits in one of those holes, and you just kind of lifts it on there real easy. All right, so that one's in. This one here, the pin broke. The little ball came out of there, so I use a cotter pin here. And in the second hole, so it's nice and tight. All right. So the next thing we do is to make sure that our chains are connected. Now, what I like to do, I like to twist them a little bit so they're a little bit snug and not dragging the ground. And so, can you get over here a minute? All right, so what I'll do, now if you'll notice, I have the safety cord right here fastened. I don't have it fastened like I want it. All right, so I don't know how it got in there. All right, here we go. All right, so what I do is put the safety cord in here. So if the cable thing comes loose here, it yanks it right here and sets the brakes on the trailer. That's what that's for, okay? So all that's secure. And we are getting very close to getting ready to go. Camden, come here a minute.
Yes, sir.
All right, now that I've got the trailer hooked up and connected to the truck, I feel safe about starting to remove chocks and things like that. So this right here, this wrench, come on up there, Aaron. This wrench right here works, it's a, you can use it either way. Sometimes you flip it and you tighten, or you flip it and loosen, or you can just flip this thing. Either one, you know. Now you loosen or tighten. You don't have to flip it. Okay, so in this case we're going to loosen. All right, so Camden, you put that on top there and start loosening. Yep.
Wait, I think it's the opposite way.
No, you got it right. You got it right. Now, have you had it right?
I did?
Yep. Lefty loosey. All right, this is an excellent way to chock wheels, especially if you have two. If you don't, you have to do the manual chocks. But this starts getting loose. You lift it out of there. All right, you go to the other side and do the other one. I absolutely love these things, these red things. All right, so the chock is at the back. I mean, the little thing that holds it is at the back. So I'm gonna pull forward just a little bit. And when that's loose, you're gonna take that white stick right there and pull that red one out on, you know, out of here.
What, do I stick it in the hole?
You'll pull it, let me show you. When I just set it behind here and I hook it, you know, it'll get loose. You can thump it right out of there. Same thing on this back here. So I got to pull forward a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, just wave at me and tell me when it's loose, okay?
Okay.
So you can see when we go set it up, we got to do all this in reverse. It's not easy. You have to be committed to camping. You close this and we'll lock it. And so now what we're going to do is disconnect the water here. if I can get it. All right, so take this down through here. And I close this up here. Keep the little critters from getting in, because they'd love to get in there if they could. All right. Put this back here. Make sure we've got everything. Camden? Sir. Let's see. I want you to stand back there where I can see in this mirror right here. If you can see me, I can see you. And I'm going to turn on the blinkers and the brakes and the lights. I just want you to make sure when I turn on the right blinker, I want you to do that. And left one, do that. You know? And both do that.
Can we film it?
Yep. All right, so now that we've done the walk around, we want to make sure that everything's connected up here. This is the most important part. Make sure that our hitch is locked and make sure that it's all sitting down completely on the ball and locked in place. Make sure the torsion bars are all locked in place. Make sure that the safety chains are there and the extra little cable that goes back to the automatic brake switch is already secured there. And so I think we're ready to go. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And also please subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Share this video if you would, it would always help. And also I just want to thank those who helped me on being up here. I'm gonna put a link to my Wilmington video right here. I think it's gonna show up right here. And so watch little pieces of that video if you hadn't watched it before. And it'll tell you a little bit about why we were in Wilmington, what happened there, and also it shows why I am here when you come back to this video. And so anyhow, my thanks to my daughter Ashby and David for their hospitality and generosity, and the entire family who helped us with this, and that is Hannah Grace and Aaron and Gabriel. Everyone's been so nice to us, and I don't know how we would have done this without them. So again, thanks to Aaron for shooting the video, and I'll put a link to his amazing videos. It's my grandkids, and they are incredible. They put together some pretty funny videos. So anyhow, I'll put a link to their channel below so you can watch a couple of their videos. All right, so until the next time, I appreciate you watching this video again, and you take care and have a blessed day. Thank you.